Hi, everybody. I was standing in line at a grocery store, and one of the front covers of a magazine had 3 women celebrities celebrating their self love. Reaching celebrity status is not the definition of self love. Self love is when you are at the bottom, you don't have a plan, and you still love yourself. Self-love has nothing to do with how we look or how much money we have or how perfect our resumes are, how many professional recommendations we have, or how popular we are. It has to do with figuring out how to rebuild our lives when our lives have fallen apart. But a huge distinguishing question is, are we rebuilding from our hearts or from our ego spaces? My previously successful graphic design career tanked, and it would take me most of the last 10 years to understand that I am rebuilding from my heart space. I'm following my heart now. I'm learning how to write, how to make art in a new way, speak from my heart. I never knew that before I was following my ego. That old version of me, wanted security and easy answers and low effort and avoid the shame of failure at all costs. These are all a few things that egos love to do. I'm making this video for my GoFundMe campaign to go with my day 448 art meditation. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage, said Anais Nin. I've been working on new art. It's called Trust Yourself Joyfully, which is part of my current heart art brand bundle, the Tree Ring. All the writing and art that is All Lines Are Beautiful has been the slow journey of how to trust myself. Listening to my heart, which is an inner space that all humans have, but we aren't taught how to trust or listen. Several days ago, it was announced that the ERA is finally passed. The 28th Amendment of the Constitution, equal rights for all, regardless of gender. It just makes sense for me that I stand up today and advocate and fight for me, inspired by the original suffragettes and all the beloved and inspiring books I read and loved for the last 36 years. All by women who found their voices and sense of humor in spite of hard circumstances. When are women enough? I know I like those words, but how do I live those words? I know I am enough when I respect my journey, step into my power, and advocate for myself, all something I was not taught how to do. I found what I want to do with love for the rest of my life because of this failure, which is everything that All Lines Are Beautiful is. With GoFundMe, I want to open up more time in my day to do all my projects. Here's the list. Finish writing and designing my art memoir and get it published, and hopefully work with an editor and a publishing team. I create a new way of making art, which is different from how I used to make graphic design. I call my art heart art because it has so many hidden layers. To publish my art love letters into other artists who have both followed their intuition and suffered and still brought out their art. For me to design one heart art brand bundle at a time, which includes a paper wall sculpture, a paper dress, a photography design, new art merch to promote beauty and heart values, new art prints and wall murals, regular art meditations, and a new art video. The leader in me wants to point out that I am not ashamed of my failure, and it's important to acknowledge that I failed. But the point is, I dug into my heart space. Jennifer Lewis said recently, it's going to take a lot of love to balance all the hate. And that's what All Lines Are Beautiful is. I also love Vincent van Gogh's quote, "What is done in love is well done." I know I need to use my voice. I have been unpacking how the micro trauma of my life created incredibly low standards for my life. I am grateful for all the retail jobs that have helped keep me afloat the last 10 years. And in a way, I like driving Uber Eats. It's easy, it's quiet, and I like connecting with people. Whether it's seeing how much other people are also suffering or seeing how they are creating beauty. But the other day I was aware that Uber Eats is not a challenge. I can hide. And self-esteem wise, I'm making it acceptable. I'm not reaching for more. My terrified ego space just wants to do what feels easy. And Uber Eats is so easy. If I want to do All Lines Are Beautiful full time, I have to have courage. The thing is, I know I am content and my heart is full in a way that I've never experienced before. This part is amazing to me. And I want to make more people be able to experience this contentedness, and know that it's possible for anyone. I've been knocking on a lot of doors. My online store, Substack, my memberships on my website, hard art brand bundles for commission, and figuring out how to self-publish my art memoir and my art love letters. I don't have answers, but I know that I'm growing my heart space every time I step forward in alignment to my heart space. I love the timid support that I've received up until this point because other people's heart spaces will be afraid. Our inner ego spaces love what is familiar and popular. I know I am something new. I feel like I live in a big circular room with amazing skylights, windows and sun and warmth and colors and everything that is my world. And the room has a lot of doors, but I don't know where those doors are. I don't know which door is going to open for me, but I'm going to keep feeling for an opening and keep knocking. I do have trust and faith that a door will open. In fact, the most important door has already opened, the one into my heart. Now I just need to find the people who have the courage to support me. Knocking at the GoFundMe door with the intention of creating more financial support so that I open up more time for me to work on my many projects. Right now, I am only one person, although I love the idea of having help someday. I say I want to do All Lines Are Beautiful full time, but am I really ready? I know how easy it is for me to choose depression, but I decided that I am ready. I am finally ready. Your support would help me spend more, if not all of my days, on my multiple projects. My world of All Lines Are Beautiful lives on All Lines Are Beautiful artsoulfully.com. Any help, like donating or sharing, gets me closer to my goal. Thank you in advance for your kindness and support. Ultimately, heart spaces feel like a relief, and it's that sense of relief that I want to bring to the world with your support. Love, Anne.